Welcome to the Esoteric Cat Tarot. My name is Eve. Have been reading cards for nearly 50 years, so I might do things a little bit differently. Today I'm doing things a little differently than I normally do on my channel altogether. So I was drawn to all of these. I crochet my own tarot bags. And if you're interested finding out more about that, you can drop me a comment. But these are oracle cards, these six. And then this is tarot cards. I have more cards, but these are the ones that stood out to me today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. We're going to shuffle the cards, cook the cards as I call them. I'm going to put my energy into each deck. While I do that, you're going to put your energy into each deck. And we're going to pull at least one card from each deck. And then I will turn them over and see what's going on today. And we will use tarot cards to clarify any answers that we need. So I feel like I want to start with this one. So let me scoot these out of the way. Get this open. I have a little head cold, as I seem to have had for the last several readings. But such is life in this weather. This is insane weather, y'all. I mean, let me just tell you about this week at my house. Yesterday, it was 70 degrees. Today, it is 38 degrees. Tomorrow, it is going to be 60 degrees. And then the 3 days after that, it's going to be 17 degrees with snow. What is this? We are having all of the seasons in 1 week. And we have been doing it all winter. And I'm here in Appalachia where normally we have snow on the ground a lot of the winter. And it gets really cold. But this winter, it's been crazy. So drop me a comment. Let me know what the weather's been like at your house. Have you been having this crazy weather like I have? Let me know. So let's shuffle this card. Let's cook these cards, this deck. This is the Sacred Forest. This is the one I call Enchanted Forest all the time. If you're interested to know more about the decks that I use, down in the description is a link to a playlist where I do flip throughs of all of my decks. I post a new one of those every month. So if the deck you're interested in is not in that playlist yet, it is coming. Okay? So let's get our energy in here. Let's ask Spirit to guide us and give us a card to let us know what we need to know about. There's our card. Like I said, from each deck, we are going to shuffle them. I will show you what's on the bottom. Spirit Guardian of the Summer expansion. It's all about growth. So, okay. Now we're going to pull these. This is the Earth Oracle. Sorry, y'all. Can't remember the name of this deck. I think it's the Earth Oracle. This is the one that I had that I always stuck together, and I baby powdered it. So if you see like white powder on it, that's what it is. I baby powdered it so they would shuffle better. So let's put some energy in here. And if you see the baby powder's falling out, which may be a mess because I'm dressed in black, my table's black, but that's what this powder is that you see. It's where I powdered this deck so it would shuffle. Shuffling much better, isn't it? I think this one wants to. There we go. Okay, what's next set? Oh, this is my beautiful new deck, and this is my tarot bag I just made for it. I don't know if you can see the tarot bag has like glitter in the yarn. This is the elemental deck. This is like science, alchemy, and magic all in one deck. I really love this deck. It's beautiful. Look. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's put our energy in these cards. Oh, that one wants to too. So, see, I had the plan that I was just going to pick one card from each. But Spirit, is going to do what Spirit's going to do. And so Spirit has me picking two from some of these decks. This is a new tarot bag too. It has the glitter. It's not showing up though. And this is I love this deck too. Look, it's got the gold foil. This is the Queen, the I'm Queen Oracle. All right, let's cook these cards, y'all. Get your energy in. Okay, this deck. This deck. This is my Crow Oracles. That wants to go there, I guess. Did you see that big chunk come out? Okay, let's get these cards cooking. What card do I need to see from this deck? Oh, see that baby powder? After a few times of using the cards, it'll wear off, but the cards will still shuffle good. So if you have that problem, that's a little trick for you, baby powder your deck. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to... What is our message from this deck? That one. Oh, two of them. Okay. One more. Let me put some of these over here now. They're like the Leaning Tower of Tarot cards over there. This is the Goddess Oracles. So, what is our Goddess message today? Spirit, this one? Okay. Oh, two of them. Okay. We're getting two of a lot, maybe because there's a decision that has to be made. Maybe we are trying to choose between two things. Maybe we are trying to learn about two things. But two is predominant today. We've got out of 6 of these cards, 4 of them gave us 2. So let us see. Dragon Power. Promise and Veiled. Creation and Alchemy. Water and Magic. The Oracle cards are a little bigger, so they take up more space. Especially since I have 5 on this row instead of 3, like I was planning it to have. I am Queen of Adventure. Wow, Queen of Adventure. We're going on an adventure, y'all. Oh, wow, abundance and luck. And then we save our goddess messages for last. So, Dragon Power is 11. 11. 11 is 11 is 2 ones. Here's another 2. How many 2s do we got? 29, which reduces to 11. That's 43, which is 7. 29, which reduces to 11. Abundance, luck, which is 10. We've got a lot of 2s, a lot of 11s happening here, which if you want to look at 2 is 2 1s, which is 11. There's a lot of 11 power. There's a lot of 1 power this year because this is a 1 year. So right now it is January. And even though it's a new year on the calendar, nature wise, it's not. Nature and astrologically, the new year starts spring. Spring is the new year, right? When the new growth happens. So spring is March. So right now, what this is the deep winter, right? Um, and this is the time that, much like the bears, we hibernate, right? We rest with our guardians watching over us and the ancestors. We rest to you see the resting. Do you see her down here resting? She's recharging. Okay. That's what this time of year is about. Winter is about rest and recharging and looking at your life, reflecting. It's wintering is what it's called, where you just take the time to really just look at your life and just reflect on things and to rest. Um, it is the time that we go inside, right? We go inside and we rest and we are creating things. We are creating things. We are recharging ourselves. We are letting our spirit and our mind wander and flow like the water. Okay, we are letting our life just kind of flow with a natural flow. We're not trying to fit ourselves in a box right now. We are trying to recharge ourselves. We're trying to look at the last year, plan for this new year. We are reflecting on things. We are wanting to be under the covers and be a little cover burrito and watch TV and be cozy and warm. And that is kind of where we are right now. And we are letting our minds kind of be free. That's what this time of year is about. It is about just kind of letting your mind explore, letting your body recharge, taking the downtime that you need, taking the rest you need, and let your mind just kind of create the things, kind of run wild and flow and just figure out what it is you really want to do with this upcoming year, right? With this new year. I keep saying upcoming year because March will be officially like the new year of um but that's what this time is. This time is that. This time is transformation, okay? Transformation, alchemy, magic. That's what this time is. This time is giving your spirit and your body a break. Okay, giving it a much needed rest so that your soul can transform, right? So that you can create, you can give your mind the space to create, to write, to make art, to just think about the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Just that time to just take a break from everything and just recharge yourself. Okay, that is what is supposed to be naturally happening in your life. If that is not naturally happening in your life, you need to make time for that to happen. Okay, our bodies are part of nature. Even though some of us want to think that we're not part of nature, our bodies are part of nature. The moon controls the water in our body just like the moon controls the tides. Nature controls our bodies. We are part of nature. We respond to nature, okay? That is why in the spring we get the urge to do spring cleaning. We come alive again in the spring. We want to fling open the windows and sing and dance and just go outside and take walks in the park and things like, because we come alive again in the spring after having the period of hibernation in the winter. If you do not allow yourself to have this period of hibernation in the winter, then you are not recharged. You're not recharged and you're not ready for what's coming. Okay? You're not ready. You're not allowing yourself that time to create if you do not take it. So do it. Plain and simple, y'all. Do it. I want you to put your phones down. I want you to quit running around like chickens with your heads cut off. I want you to literally take days where you do nothing in the winter. I want you to just do nothing. Just let the thoughts go in your mind and see what your mind creates, okay? See what happens. I want you to go. I want you to let the fog wrap around you. Let the fog wrap around you and hide you and away from all the chaos. Okay, let that fog wrap around you because you need to. You need to go and be in that place where it's quiet and solitude and rest, but not in a loneliness, just in a place that you need to be sometimes alone so that you can rest and so that you can create and so that you have time so you are prepared for that what? Promise of a new day. Promise of a new day. New day. New moon. New moon is coming up soon. You know, the new moon is the new beginning of the cycle. Right now, we are in the waning moon where the moon is getting smaller and smaller after the new moon. And that means right now is the time to let go of things we want to let go of, right? Want to let go of things during the waning moon. Um, you want to conserve your energy. You want to recharge. Okay? That's what you want to do during the waning moon so that on the new moon you can plant those new seeds. That's what needs to happen. So if you are not if you're not participating in this waning time of wintering, if you are not participating in this time that you need to go inside yourself and give yourself the space that you need to just breathe and reflect and reclaim, then you need to do that, okay? This is the big thing. You need to do that. This is the time that you should be doing this. Your body naturally, you should feel it. You should feel your body naturally. Now, if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's different because our seasons are opposite, right? I'm in the northern hemisphere. So in the southern hemisphere, it's the summer, so it's totally different feeling. But in the northern hemisphere, it is winter, and this is what we want to do. This is what nature wants you to do. You need to do it. You need to listen to spirit. It's time to go within, cozy up, be a little blanket burrito, read a good book, write in your journal, put your phone down. Go an entire day without your phone, okay? Do that. You know what I do with my phone? This is what I do with my phone. I do not let my phone run my life. My phone has all the notifications turned off except for text messages, phone calls, and Facebook Messenger. Because only people who are in my innermost circle are allowed to message me on Facebook Messenger or have my number to text or call me. So all the other stuff can wait till I feel like looking at it. So I literally, during this wintering process, I've been wintering too. I've literally went a couple of days without knowing where my phone was, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed not being on social media. I have not been on social media since the new year has started, except, I have posted on YouTube, but I have not doom scrolled. I have not done any of that stuff. I've consciously made that choice to not do it, to allow myself this time of wintering, and you need to do that too. Whatever you need to do to allow yourself that time. And if you work a full-time job Monday through Friday, take one of the days on the weekend. You need to do this for your soul, and you need to do this for yourself. You need to give your body and your mind and your spirit the opportunity to recharge. Okay? That's what you need to do. Now, if you do this, if you take this time and you reflect and you find the peace, see her? She's found that peace. She's found that peace of going with the flow, of allowing spirit to come through her, not trying to force anything, not trying to, you know, do what the world is telling her. She is just listening to herself. She is creating. She is going with the flow. She is letting spirit flow through her, and she is finding the peace. She is finding her peace and joy. And that's what you need to do, okay? Because there is the promise of a new day. The promise is that it will happen, but you have to put the work in, okay? You have to put the work in. You have to allow yourself to reconnect with nature and to let your body ebb and flow with nature. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen for you to truly create your magic, okay? For you to truly create your magic, you have to recharge your batteries, okay? We all have to recharge. We have to recharge to create our magic. It's what we have to do. All of these 11s. Wow. And once you do this, once you can recharge and give yourself that opportunity to just rest, recharge, reflect, go with the flow, find what makes you happy, find your joy and your peace. Okay? Instead of trying to force stuff. If you had a day that you could do whatever you wanted, not what you had to do. If you just had, if I could magically grant you the wish of saying, this is your day, what would you do? What would you do? Tell me in the comments. If you could have a day to do exactly what you want to do, money's not the limit. You don't have to worry about housework. You don't have to worry about the kids. Kids are taken care of, all of it. Okay, it's just a day to do exactly what you want to do. What would that be? Tell me in the comments, what would that be? What would the day be? Because your answer to that question, that is your joy. Okay? That's where you find your peace and your joy. If your answer to that question is, oh, if I had no obligations and I could do whatever I wanted to on this day, I would go to the beach, then you want to reconnect with nature. If your answer was, oh, if I could do anything I wanted and I didn't have to worry about anything, I would read a book. There you go. You're missing that reading, that time just like introspecting and learning about other people through their stories. If you say, oh, I would paint, then, your joy is in your art. And the answers to this, if you're not doing this at least once a week, whatever the answer is, if it's reading, if it's creating art, if it's going to the beach, which refers to spending time in nature. So, if these are the joys, if these are the things that you would pick if you could do anything, and you're not doing that at least once a week, you're not feeding yourself, okay? If you said, oh, I would fly to Paris and I would eat at this restaurant, okay, fine. Flying to Paris is not the thing. It's the eating at the restaurant. It's the joy. It's the trip. It's the eating a new food, enjoying that food. So cook a meal you've never cooked once a week. Cook a really good meal. Or go out to dinner once a week so you don't have to cook. Do you see what I'm saying? Whatever it is, that is where your joy is. Whatever it is that you would do on that day that you could just do whatever you want to do, that's where your joy is, okay? And that's, do more of that. Do more of that. If you want to create art, do art every day. I don't care if it's coloring in a coloring book or quilting or whatever you consider art. You know what I'm saying? Do that at least once a week. Take a day once a week to do exactly what brings you happiness and joy. I know it's hard. I know everybody's like, oh, I don't have time. Make time. Make time because you're going to regret it if you don't. We're all here on this earth for a certain amount of time. And we need to learn how to find our peace and joy in the life that we have. Not waiting until we have enough money, or waiting until we have a car, or waiting until we have the perfect art studio, or waiting until we can take that trip to the beach. Okay? Do it now. Do it now. Find time to do it now. Take a walk in the woods. That's connecting with nature. I had to edit this because I had a little coughing fit. Don't normally cut these readings because they flow through me, but that's what happened. But anyway, you need to do more of what brings you happiness and joy, okay? Because when you do that, when you do this, when you find your happiness and joy, then everything opens up to you, okay? You become the queen of adventure. The adventure is what? Your life. Your life is an adventure. Your life is an adventure. Live it that way. Your life is an adventure. Live it that way. Put more magic in, okay? Your life is an adventure. Live it that way. Abundance and luck. Look at this. Look at this. Abundance is raining down on you. Do you see all the fish raining down? Abundance. You have everything you need in life, and everything you need is going to come to you. But you have to find your joy. Okay? You have to do what makes you happy and brings you happiness and brings you joy. And then that will bring you abundance. If you're not happy within your soul, you're not going to be happy outside. If you are not happy within yourself, if you do not have peace and joy within yourself, all the stuff you're striving for outside, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You have to find that peace, that joy for abundance to happen. That's just the way it is. Live your life as an adventure. Every day of your life is an adventure. Okay? Your life is full of abundance. But you have to live it that way. Count your blessings and your blessings multiply. I say it all the time, but it's true. Count your blessings and your blessings multiply. Okay? Your life is an adventure. If you don't know what that means, if you don't know what it is that you truly want out of life, if you don't know what truly brings you joy and happiness, right now is the time to figure it out. Okay? Right now, wintering is the time to figure it out. Right now is the time for you to create that life that you want, okay? Create that. Be the queen of adventure. Go with the flow, be water, but create, okay? Find your joy, find your spark, and create that life that you want. Create it. Now is the time for you to do that. Now is the time for you to rest, recharge, okay? Wrap yourself in the comfort of the fog, of the winter, of the solitude. Be a little blanket burrito. Grab a journal and write down what makes you happy on one page and what doesn't make you happy on another. It's that simple. And then do more of the things that make you happy. Every week, take a piece of paper and write things that make me happy. And another piece of paper, say things that don't make me happy. So things that make you happy. And it could be simple. Walking outside and looking at the moon. Or it could be extravagant. Flying to Paris for dinner. Whatever. But do more of the things that make you happy. And take a look at those things. If you're like, oh, I only want really big, extravagant things. I want a brand new car will make me happy. Lots of money will make me happy. First of all, money's not going to make you happy. It's not going to. The more money you have, the more bills you have, it seems like. And this is coming from a woman who's never had a whole lot of money, okay? So I'm not a wealthy woman that's telling you money can't make you happy. Because let me tell you, if I had enough money to cover my basic needs, then yeah, I'd be real happy because I wouldn't have to stress. But if I was a millionaire, because I look at, I watch this stuff and I watch people. If I was a millionaire, they seem to come with a lot of problems, don't they? So I think there's a fine line of money. Having enough money to cover your basic necessities and maybe a little bit of fun money, to buy you a new outfit here or there or whatever. But, or to, in my case, if I had more money than I needed, I would donate. I would donate money like crazy. I already do. I crochet and I make Afghans and hats and things like that and just hand them out to people on the street in the winter. Because I love to crochet and everybody in my family has enough of my crochet. So that's what I do. And I would do more of that. I would do more of giving away if I had a lot of money. That's why I'll never be rich. Because, how many millionaires truly give away a large chunk of their money? Not many. But anyway, so write that list down. What do you want? And what do you not want? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? However you want to title those two pieces of paper in your journal and just start thinking about it. Write it down. The things that you want less of, figure out how to do less of that. If you want to be on your if you want to stop doom scrolling, figure out how to stop doom scrolling if that's on your list. If you want to stop having to do so much laundry, Figure out how to stop doing so much laundry. Maybe it's wear your clothes more than one time. Maybe it's if you have a whole bunch of people in your house, maybe it's teaching your children based on their age to do their own laundry because it's okay for your kids to do their own laundry. I don't know what's happened recently. People think kids aren't supposed to do chores, but yeah, they are. It's okay for your kids to cook dinner for the family. Now, this is age dependent, right? It's age dependent. You're not going to have a 2-year-old cook dinner for the family. But your kids will love it and it teaches them life skills. Children need to know life skills, so teach them life skills. If you want to stop cleaning up after everybody, stop cleaning up after everybody. Have them clean up after their own self. Freeze up your time, you know? But whatever you want more of, figure out how to put more of that in your life. My example is I wanted less computer, social media, technology related stuff. That's my thing. I've been wintering. I've been looking at these things myself. Okay, I've been looking at these saying, what do I want? What do I want less of? What do I want more of? I am myself taking this time as a time of wintering so that I can be the queen of adventure of my own life, right? This is going to be a big year for me. In May, I turned 60 years old and I've got more life behind me than I do in front of me now. So there's a lot of things that, I wanted to do, but I didn't because I was too busy doing the things I didn't want to do. So don't wait till you're 60 to take this look. You should be taking this look every winter. During the wintering phase, you should be re examining your life every winter so you don't have to wait till you're 60, 70, whatever. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't do this. I spent this whole life not being happy. Well, let me tell you something. I have spent a great deal of my life being happy. So I don't want you to think that I'm like some old curmudgeon and I'm like, oh my God, I've wasted my life or whatever. No, I don't feel that way. I don't feel that I've wasted my life. I feel that there are some things that I wanted to do that I have not done yet. And I feel that, I don't know, in the last 6 years, technology has taken over all of our lives, right? It seems like since lockdown, we have like really all gotten consumed by technology. And we just kind of need to step away from that some because we're losing our connection with nature. And so, this process, you need to figure out what you want more of and do it. What's going to make you happy and do it. Okay? And that's the thing. That's just, that's the message. That is the message, y'all. I don't know if we need tarot cards. I do still have the 2 goddess message cards that we're going to turn over, but I don't know if we need to clarify anything because I think it's all very clear right here. It's very clear right here that you need to know what brings you joy and do more of it. Blessings multiply blessings. You need to become the queen of adventure. Your life is an adventure. Live it that way. Your life is an adventure. Live it that way, okay? Seriously. Your life is an adventure. Live it that way. Tell yourself that every day if you need to. Your life is an adventure. You need to start living it that way. Do more of what you love and less of what you hate. It's that simple. That simple. It's that simple, y'all. I don't think we need tarot cards. Let's see what these goddess messages are. Wow. And Anna, Queen of the Moon. Nana, Queen of the Moon. The new moon card. When I read this too, it's also going to go with the dragon card with the recharging, right? The taking the downtime, the going within, taking the time to winter and recharge. Connect with your soul. Connect with your ancestors. If you descend into the darkness, you can emerge unscathed. We have to go into the darkness. The darkness of what? The darkness of winter. The darkness of winter. There's a reason that it gets dark earlier in winter because we are supposed to rest more. We are supposed to go in that darkness in the winter, okay? And rest and reclaim and recharge. That's why we are part of nature and nature is part of us. If you descend into darkness, you will emerge unscathed, right? You will emerge. You will come out better. You will come out better. And the next goddess message is Hygeia, the goddess of health. Goddess of health, okay? Healing lies in prevention. Treat your body with respect. Treat your body with respect. Go with the flow. Find your joy. Give your body what it needs. That connection with nature. The time to what? Recharge. Because your body needs the time to recharge. Your body needs the time to be silent within yourself, to enjoy the fog, okay? To take those moments to just be silent and be within yourself and not look at what's around you, not worry about what's around you, to be in your solitude, right? So that you can recharge. Treat your body with respect. Become the queen of adventure because you are the queen of adventure. Your life is an adventure. All right, y'all. That's it. I don't think we need the tarot cards. I think this has been a good reading. Remember, you're the queen of adventure. Become the queen of adventure. You need to go within right now, the wintering. Okay, it's the wintering time. You need to go within. My stomach's growling. Hopefully the mic's not picking that up. Right now is the time to be wintering. Go within. Take that piece of paper, 2 pieces of paper. On one piece of paper, write what you want more of. On the second piece of paper, what do you want less of? Or what do you like more? What do you like least? You know what I'm saying? And figure it out. Do more of the things you want to do more of and less of the things you want to do less of. It's that simple. You just have to figure out how to do it. And stop saying you can't because you can. If you really, really, really want to do something, you will figure out how to make it happen. And that is a fact. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with skill level. None of it. Because I've done it 100 times and I've seen other people do it 100 times. If there is something that you truly, truly want in this life, you will figure out how to make it happen. Okay? If it is your true connection, true with your joy and your soul and your purpose, you will make it happen. You will find the time. Okay? So find the time to do what you want more of. Quit doing the stuff you wanted less of, and then you'll have more time to do the things you want more of. Okay? So, y'all, remember, drop that comment. Tell me what it is that you would want to do on your perfect day where you can do anything you want because that's your joy. That's your passion. That's your number one thing that you need to do more of in your life. So drop that comment. Let me know. Let me know what you thought about all this. How are you going to make your life an adventure? Tell me how you're going to build this downtime into your life right now. How you're going to take this time that you need to reflect and recharge so that in the spring you will be ready to rock and roll and seize this life full of abundance and adventure. Because abundance, do you see this? Abundance, luck, it's raining down fish. It's raining down fish. That is luck. That is like promise of a new day, a new moon. Remember, 11 is hugely significant in this reading. The new moon is coming up soon, very soon, in the next few days. So, 11, the number 2, the new moon, very significant in this reading. And if they're significant to you, this reading is definitely meant for you. Okay, drop me a comment. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel, okay? I would love it. And if you subscribe, then you'll be notified when I post. I post community readings like this, collective readings every Thursday. And then throughout the month, I post zodiac readings. I post new moon and full moon readings. I post card deck flip throughs. So if you're subscribed, you will not miss any of that. Like this video. It lets the algorithm know. Let me just tell you something right now. I hate having to play the algorithm game. I really do. But I really feel like there are people out here that need to hear the message. And the only way that they're going to hear the message is if we do play the algorithm game, which means I need you to like this and I need you to share this out to people in a message. Okay? That's how we play the algorithm game and win it. There's someone who you know who needs to hear this message, who needs to just take that time to slow down, recharge, and figure out what it is they want to do more of and what they want to do less of. Send this video to them in a text message. Okay? Send it to them on WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram DM, Facebook Messenger, whatever you want to send it to them in so that they can see this and get this message. Okay? Subscribe, like, drop me a comment. I love comments. I reply to comments. I reply to every comment. I want to know what you're thinking, what you think about this, what you like about it, what you don't. Help me improve my channel by dropping me a comment and telling me your honest opinion about what you think. If you want to see more of something, let me know that. If you want to see less of something, let me know that. But yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment, and if you're already subscribed, thank you very much for being a subscriber. I have 112 subscribers right now, and I love every single one of y'all. Thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Anyway, and that's it, y'all. That's it. Love your faces. Kisses.